Ben Simmons has been working on his jump shot all summer long, and we got to see it in a three-pointer against a Chinese team in preseason, but we still got to see it. So let's dive into all of the things that he's changed about his jump shot. What is up, guys? My name is DJ Eastwood. This is Run It Back. Of course, I want to talk to you guys about Ben Simmons' jump shot in 2019-2020 and how it's different and better than his jump shot of last year and years before that. And we're going to do that with side-to-side video comparison, screenshot comparison, all that kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. First of all, I was researching a little bit about jump shot because I wanted to get some key points on what makes a perfect jump shot and what players should look for and what they should be working on to shoot a good jump shot. And guess who popped up? If you're a real Sixers fan, you know why that's funny. So let's first look at a three-pointer that Ben Simmons took against the Lakers last season when LeBron James basically guarded him all the way under the rim and egged him on, dared him to shoot it, probably told him in a timeout or on the court somewhere, like, yo, bro, you're going to shoot this shot. You're going to shoot this. You're going to shoot a three. That's what you're going to do. Because don't forget, LeBron used to mentor Ben Simmons and all that kind of stuff. So they're good friends. LeBron really cares about him. He probably wants him to shoot a three in a game. And he egged him on and he got him to do it. But let's look at the form in this shot and how bad it was. Okay, let's just watch the shot first, and then we'll talk about how bad this form was. One more time real quick. All right, so the first thing I notice about this jump shot is that his feet are very close together. Of course, you want your feet to be shoulder width apart and basically parallel, but some shooters shoot with their strong foot first and stuff like that. That's not a big deal, but his feet are very close together on this jump shot. The second thing I notice, and I'm just talking about the base here, I didn't get into the release or anything like that. The second thing I notice is his support hand is under the ball, and his shooting hand appears to be on the side of the ball. Of course, you want your shooting hand to be under the ball, and you want your support hand to be on the side of the ball. So this is all kinds of backwards right here. Now we get into the release. You can see he doesn't have much elevation, doesn't get off the ground very high. When we move to the top of his body, what it looks like is his support hand, first of all, is nowhere near the ball. His support hand really offers absolutely nothing with this jump shot form. His release hand is, as you can see, behind the basketball, a little bit off to the side. And when we watch the rest of the jump shot, you'll notice that it looks like he basically pushes the ball. Why you want your hand under the ball shooting a jump shot is for the most arc on the ball. Obviously, if the ball is coming down at a higher angle, it has a better chance of going in the hoop. There's not very much arc on this shot whatsoever because his shooting hand is behind the ball. Just not very good form whatsoever. I mean, we wanted him to shoot it anyway because we know you can't get better at shooting without shooting, but it wasn't good form. It was not good form at all. You know, and he really needed to change it. And listen, I am a believer that you can't change a jump shot. You cannot come up with a brand new jump shot when you're 22 years old. It just doesn't work like that. Think of it like this. The way that you walk, like literally the motion your body makes when you walk, is a natural thing. It's the way you learned how to walk. If you suddenly try to change that permanently, dude, what would it take? I mean, it would take so much effort and time and practice to permanently change your walking motion. Shooting a jump shot is a lot of the same thing, man. Like, it's etched in your mind. You've done it your whole life. It's going to take a lot of practice, a lot of hours in the gym, and a lot of coaching and pointers to shoot it a different way. But with enough practice, you can tweak a jump shot. And that is what Ben Simmons has done this offseason. He has tweaked his jump shot. Now I'm going to show you a side-by-side screen right here of what his elbow flare used to look like on his old jump shot and what his elbow flare looked like on the three-pointer that he took in the preseason game. As you can see on this jump shot form, I mean, this is just all jacked up right here. His shooting elbow is way outside. His shooting hand is behind the ball and off to the side. His support hand is almost in front of the ball. He's holding the ball at an angle. And even his support hand elbow is flared out a little bit. I mean, this is just all bad right here. And I'm thinking that whatever coach he worked with this offseason really looked at stuff like this and said, this has to change. I mean, we got to tweak a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to this jump shot because this is not good. Now, here is the three-pointer that he took against the Lagoon Lions in a preseason game. As you can see, first of all, the ball is much higher above his head. His shooting elbow is much farther inside. His hand is a lot more underneath the ball rather than behind it or on the side of it. His support arm is straight up and on the side of the ball. I mean, dude, this looks like a really good jump shot. I mean, we talked about like Ben Simmons is never going to have a good jump shot. It's never going to look nice. This screenshot right here looks nice to me. Now, of course, let's play the video of the one that he hit in this preseason game. And here it is. What you're going to see is you're going to see a lot more elevation, jumps a lot higher when he shoots it, a lot better balance. He's got a leg kick going on, which means he got a lot of momentum from his legs into the shot. And like I said about his elbow and everything before, it's a lot more square. His elbow is in. And you can see the arc on the shot. The shot goes a lot higher. It goes a lot higher. It drops down into the basket instead of looking like he threw it at the basket. And when he lets it go, he just looks confident. He looks like he knew that thing was going in. You know, he just puts his arms down, just stands there it looked like an experienced, comfortable three-point shooter when he shot this shot right here. Here it is. I mean, from that other jump shot to this is a night and day difference. A lot of people are saying that he's shooting it the same way or that he just needed repetition. No, somebody tweaked this thing, man. Somebody really tweaked this jump shot because it looks nothing like his jump shot before. Hand under the ball, elevation, leg kick, support arm on the side of the ball, and launches the ball more than pushing it. So, to conclude, I think Ben Simmons is going to become a really efficient three-point shooter. And if he can do that at 6'10", 240 whatever pounds, with his ball handling skills, his passing ability, his defensive ability, I mean, he's going to be one of the best players in the NBA. It's almost inevitable at this point if he can shoot this jump shot like this. Of course, everybody's not always so positive. My guy Spike Eskin on Twitter, here's a tweet that he put out today, which made me want to make this video in the first place. But here's a tweet that he put out today. After a series of off-season videos that appeared to show a willingness to take and make jump shots. In 3 preseason games and 1 scrimmage, Ben Simmons has taken 1 3-point shot, 2 12-foot fadeaways, and is shooting 54.5% on free throws. If we can talk about all the ways the team has looked good in the preseason, this is fair game as well. Also, I think the 1 fadeaway in the scrimmage was after shot clock expired. I hope he's saving it for the real games. My take on this tweet. First of all, it's just Spike Eskin trying to be negative. It's what he does. Second of all, Ben Simmons is not going to just be dribbling around taking step-back threes like James Harden suddenly. And like I said, all of the ways that he tweaked his jump shot this offseason, he's not just going to come into a game and be hitting step-back threes or fadeaway threes or contested threes. He's going to shoot threes when he's wide open, which is all we really need him to do. He's not a three-point shooter. We don't need him to shoot threes at a high volume. You know, we got Tobias Harris, Josh Richardson, Al Horford, a lot of guys that can shoot on this team. Ben Simmons is not going to waste possessions by taking bad shots. He's going to play his game, but he has now added the three-point shot to his game, so when teams play off of him like this, he can make them pay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Does Ben Simmons' jump shot look a lot better? Do you think he worked on it this summer as much as he said he has? Do you think it's going to be much improved this season? Do you think he's going to shoot threes regularly in NBA games? Give me your prediction on how many threes Ben Simmons will hit this season down below in the comments. I'm not going to say one per game. I'm not going to say that. Like I said, he's only going to shoot them when he's wide open, when the defense basically forces him to. But I'm going to give him 50. I'm going to give him 50. I'm going to give him 50 3-point attempts on the season, and that, my friends, is a large improvement over 0. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to hear me talk about Philly sports all the time. My name is DJ Eastwood. This is Run It Back.